This article is the conclusion of my Masters in Research, which I did at Liverpool University. And in it, I come to the conclusion that with modern miracles, we have sufficient evidence to confirm that Christianity is true. And not only is Christianity true, but the Bible is in fact an accurate divine revelation from God. And in the conclusion, I want to consider what are the implications. Well, if Christianity is true, then it means that the system of thinking whereby we realize that when we die, we either go to be with God and spend eternity with Him, or we spend eternity in eternal judgment. Well, if that is in fact the case, and Modern Miracles says that Christianity is true, and that the Bible is in fact an accurate revelation from God, and Jesus consistently taught that there is only these two options, either spending eternity with Him or spending eternity in judgment. Well, we have what we might call a massive problem of safeguarding. There are people in our nation, there are students in our schools, there are students at university who do not have a saving faith in God. And if we shut down the entire world for COVID-19 because of the risks involved from infection, surely we should do something similar because of the risks involved with people not going to heaven, but instead spending eternity in judgment. Well, that's what I challenge the academic world with, and I challenge anybody with. These are serious issues. I went to a funeral recently, and at the funeral, a part of the funeral was a humanist interpretation of what death's all about. Death was simply the extinction of life. There is no afterlife, and only the memories live on. But Modern Miracles tells us that that's wrong. There is an afterlife. And if we are teaching or presenting to people humanism as being the truth, then the evidence of Modern Miracles suggests that humanism is not the truth. Far from it. It's a lie. It's false. And it's dangerous because it gives people the false impression that with death, life ceases. And yet the testimony of Modern Miracles is that the Bible is in fact an accurate divine revelation. And the Bible clearly states that death is not the cessation of a person's existence. Rather, the entrance into another existence. As it's clearly stated, it is appointed unto each one of us to die once and then face the judgment. And therefore, I would suggest that we have a massive safeguarding issue in our nation and many of the nations around the world, where many, if not the vast majority of the people, are unaware of the eternal consequences of rejecting God. And I think it's beholden on the academic community, who have the keys to knowledge, to be at the forefront of a second Reformation, where we return people to the Bible as God's accurate revelation of who He is, what He wants from us, and how we should live. And so that's the conclusions I come to. I think it's a powerful conclusion, but it's an inevitable conclusion, considering the number and the sheer quantity and quality of the miracles that we're seeing today in the world around us. Well, thank you for listening.